Comment: Manchester City striker Erling Haaland has been labelled a flat-track bully by some. Wolves defender Max Kilman summed up Erling Haaland perfectly after managing the rare achievement of keeping him under lock and key last weekend. "The problem with Haaland," he said, "is that he is very patient. If he doesn't get the ball for 20 or 30 minutes, he doesn't mind." If that was good news for Wolves, who got through the 90 with him making barely a significant contribution to Manchester City's cause, it is almost certainly bad news for RB Leipzig this week. Because throughout his meteoric rise to the very top of the game, Haaland has rarely stitched one anonymous performance to another. When questions begin to be asked about how many touches he has in the game, about his goal threat, he usually answers them. And emphatically too. Haaland's longest run without a goal last season was 5 games, and that included a Champions League semi-final second leg against Real Madrid and a tight final against Inter in Istanbul. It is worth pointing out that run came at the end of a very long season in which he had already contributed 52 goals in 48 appearances. Aside from that dry patch, his longest spell without a goal numbered 3 matches, twice, and in both he missed over 45 minutes of one of the matches. In short, Haaland's dips do not last long. Leipzig will need no reminding of that, given they managed to keep him quiet in Germany in the last 16 first leg last season, but 3 weeks later at the Etihad when his form was being questioned he rattled 5 past them in 35 minutes. Haaland's tally this season stands at 8 from his 9 games in all competitions. He already has a hat-trick in the bag from the Fulham game, so it is hardly panic stations. Rumblings Julian Alvarez might be given a spin up top ignore the fact that the Argentine is playing well in the withdrawn striker role behind Haaland, and they also ignore the fact that the Norwegian's numbers are not exactly heading south. Against Wolves he was average because he was closely and robustly marked by Kilman, Totti and Matthew Dawson, who all did a superb job to match him for pace and presence. Probably more significant was the fact that in playing deeper than they might have normally, Haaland was denied any space to run into. That, more than anything, forces him to play out of his comfort zone and on the toes of those in behind.